Hello students, welcome to the maths class. Today we are going to start the applications of algebraic identities given to us in the syllabus. There are many formulas we have given whose application, whose use we need to study. We need to implement that formula in the form of questions, and let us see the first question given to us. For your convenience, the formulas I have written here. First of all, we are going to use these two formulas. So based on that, what are the given question that we are going to solve now? So let us see the first question. Question number 1, we have given that in the first question they are saying expand with the help of identities. So we have to given expansion of the given algebraic expression with the help of identities. So let us see the first part. In the first part we have given that under root of 2x minus 3y whole power 2. Okay, now let us see how we can expand this given expression. So see, if I compare this expression with any of these two formulas, so see a minus b the whole square, and here also in place of under root of 2x if I take a, and in place of 3y if I take b, so I can say that my question algebraic expression is given in the form of a minus b the whole square. Okay, so here first of all we shall apply the formula, since a minus b whole power 2 is equal to a square minus 2ab and then plus b square. Okay, now compare bracket to bracket. This bracket you compare with this bracket. Okay, so in place of a, what do you get here? Under root of 2x. So I will write down here a is equal to under root of 2x, b is equal to 3y. Remember, sometimes the student get confused. We should write down here minus sign or not along the value of b. Okay, so remember here minus of b is coming, then here also minus of b is coming. So you can say the minus sign get cancelled when you are going to compare. Okay, and since both the minus signs are coming, we can leave it. So in that case, value of b will be only 3y. Sign will not come along with that. Okay, now these two values I am going to put in the formula to get the expansion. So let us put up the value here. Therefore, under root of 2x minus 3y. We can look the formula. In the formula I am putting the value. See, in place of a I kept under root of 2x. In place of b I kept here 3y. Similarly, here in these three terms I am going to put the value. So under root of 2x, I told you earlier, in this manner you should not write down your term, because if you are writing in this manner, the square is going to only applicable for the variable x, but it is not going to square root of 2x. So apply the bracket when you are squaring more than one term. Similarly, then 2 into a into b, so minus 2 into, who is my a here? Under root of 2x. b is 3y, and then again b, that will be 3y, and their whole power 2. Now let us simplify. You know it very well. If I need to square off root of 2, then we can consider by two ways. Either you can think root 2 into root 2, means squaring means I am multiplying it 2 times. So root 2 into root 2 will become 2, or you can say that the square root and the square will cancel. So ultimately what will remain here? 2, and square of x will be here 2x square, minus similarly 2 and 3 I can multiply, that will be 6. Root 2 will be as it is, and then xy we can write down along with that. Square of 3 will become here 9, and square of y along with that I am writing it. I can say this is the answer or the expansion of the given term. Okay, I have taken this one a little bit typical, that root is also there, minus sign also have taken. So the easy question you can do it by your own easily. Okay, now let us see one more part. So one part I am taking now, part number 2. that is 2x plus 1 upon 2x whole power 2. Now if you compare, see here plus sign is given, and in this term if you take a and this 1 upon 2x if you take b, so it will be in the form of a plus b whole power 2. So we shall apply the first formula. So let us write down the first formula. A plus b whole power 2 is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Right? Now compare bracket to bracket, you compare. So value of a will be here 2x. Okay, so put up the value of a is equal to 2x. And what is the value of b here? Value of b will be here 1 upon 2x. Now put these two values in the whole formula. This will be 2x plus 1 upon 2x whole power 2 is equal to 2x whole power 2 plus 2 into 2x into 1 upon 2x. Okay, a and b value I am keeping here. And last value of b, again I will keep it, that is 1 upon 2x whole power 2. Now we can simplify it further, so which implies that 2x plus 1 upon 2x whole power 2 will be equal to square of 2 will be here 4 and square of x will be here x square. Now one thing you observe here, 2x and 2x directly cancel, so remaining is only 2. So plus 2 plus square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4 and square of x is x square. Right? So this will be your answer, the expansion given to required to find out. Okay, so these are the first two questions. One part is also there in question number 1 that you have to solve it by your own. Now we can see it quickly. Question number 2. In the question number 2, the similar kind of question is given, means in that question also we need to expand, but they are not saying you have to expand the given values. They are saying in the second question you have to evaluate. Okay, so let us write down the question first. What they are saying, evaluate. And in the question it is mentioned that you have to evaluate with the help of identities. Okay, means you have to use any formula and then only you have to find out the value. So let us see the first part. Question number 2, first part, that is 97 square. See, 97 square you can find out by your own also. Multiply 97 2 times and get the answer. But in this question they said you have to evaluate with the help of suitable identity. Means you have to apply the formula according to your choice, according to the requirement, and then find out the value of 97 square. First of all, tell me 97 square can I write down as 100 minus 3 whole power 2. Okay, power 2 will be as it is, but 97 I wrote as 100 minus 3 because 100 minus 3 will become again 97. Someone can ask why we cannot write down 90 plus 7. Definitely you can write down 90 plus 7. In that case also you can apply the formula and you can get the answer. Only the difference between 90 plus 7 and 100 minus 3 of difference is of calculation. Here if you take 100 a multiple of 10, your calculation will be bit easier. Instead of taking the 90 and 7 larger terms, and you observe 100 and 3 are quite shorter terms over here. Okay, so preference would be given to the multiple of 10 when we are writing in the terms form of difference. So now you compare this bracket, this I consider A and this I consider B, 3. Okay, so A minus B whole power 2 formula is applicable here. So A minus B whole power 2 is equal to A square minus 2AB and then plus B square. If you compare bracket to bracket, we can say that value of A will be equal to 100 and B will be equal to 3. Right? Now, put up the value in the formula. So this will be 100 minus 3 whole power 2 is equal to 100 square minus 2 into value of A, again I will put here as 100 into 3 and then plus 3 square. Okay, 100 minus 3 will become here 97. So 97 square is equal to, What is a square of 100? That is 10,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 10,000. 2 into 100 into 3, I think it will become 600 plus 9. Okay, now see three terms we have. Out of that, two are having same sign, 10,000 and 9. That we can add first. So if I add both of them, this will be 10,000, 9 and then minus 600. Okay, so I can say that therefore square of 97 will be equal to. Now 10,009 from 10,009 I will subtract 600. So 9 minus 0, that is 9. 0 minus 0, that is again 0. And then 10 minus 6, that will be 4. Carry 1. 10 minus 1 here 9. I think the answer will come here 9409. Okay. Let us see one more question of similar kind. Then one part remains that you need to do it by your own. Now second part I am taking here as 0 point. I am taking of decimal one. Now in such kind of integers, if it comes, you can easily solve it. Suppose next time the question given to you, find out the square of 105. So 105, how will you write down? 100 plus 5 and then apply the formula of a plus b the whole square. Right? Now let us see the second part. The second part is given here as 0.99 whole square. Okay. So 0.99 whole square. Now this you can't write down as a multiple of 10. Okay. But you see 0.99 is very close to 1. So that we can write down as 1 minus 0.01 whole power 2. You can check once whether from 1 if you subtract 0.01 whether you get 0.99 or not. See 1 I can write down 1.00 and 0.01 I am going to subtract, right? 10 minus 1 that is 9, carry 1, again 10 minus 1 9 and 1 minus 1 0. 0.99 it comes perfectly. Okay, but now if I write down in this form, definitely I will be getting the second one, that is a minus b the whole square. So I will write down the formula here, a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, who is the value of a here? If you compare the two brackets, value of a will be equal to 1, b will be equal to 0.01. Don't put up the minus sign because minus sign is coming here as well as here. If minus sign come on any one of the term, then value of b will be negative. Okay, now put up the value of a and b in the formula. So 1 minus 0.01 whole power 2 is equal to, okay, again value of a 1 square minus 2 into 1 into 0.01 plus 0.01 whole power 2. Okay, let us simplify. Now square of 1 will be 1. 2 into 1, that is 2, and 2 if I multiply in 0.01, that will be minus 0.02. You can check once. For example, 0.01, I remove the decimal, or if I multiply here 0.01 multiplied by 2, so see 2 ones are 2, 0 and then again 0, so we get here 0.02 only. Now 0.01 square means we have to multiply here 0.01 multiplied by again 0.01. Okay, observe, if I remove the decimal, then it remains only 1 and here also it remains 1. So multiply of 1 into 1 will be equal to 1 only. So basically we are getting the more and more zeros in the denominator. Here decimal is after 2 places and here also decimal is after 2 places. So total how many places are there? 4. So we can apply here the decimal after 4 places. This is my square of 0.01. Okay, if you multiply, for example, if you remove the decimal, then what you will get here? 100, and here also you will get it 100. Okay, so 1 upon 100 and 1 upon 100, that will become 1 upon 10,000, And if you convert into decimal, so see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros are required, 4 terms are required after decimal. So 1, 2, 3 zeros and 1 I can apply here. So I think I can say that the answer is 0.0001. Now we have to add it. 1 and 0.0001 that I will add, and from that addition I will subtract 0.02. So if I add both of them, this will become 1.0001 minus 0.02. Right everybody? Because 1 and 0.0001 we can add, so it will become here 1.0001. Now from 1.0001 I will subtract 0.02. Here nothing is there, so I can assume 2 zeros at the end of the 0.02. Now subtract 1 minus 0, that is 1. 0 minus 0, 0, 10 minus 2, that is 8, 10 minus 1, that is 9, 1 minus 1, that is 0. So according to me, the answer is coming here, 1 minus 0.01, it has become already 0.99 whole square. So I can say that 0.99 square is equal to 0.9801. This should be the answer. Okay, now we are going to start the third question. Third question is also depending on that two formulas only. Okay, but in that question we have to factorize. So let us start the question number third. Yes, now students, see, we are going to solve the questions of factorize. First of all, the meaning of factorize should be clear to you. See, factorization we have done in the previous topic also, when we have factorized the quadratic polynomial or the cubic polynomial. So you see, quadratic polynomial, two different factors we formed. Okay, and similarly in the cubic polynomial we found the three factors. So factors means that particular term who can divide the given polynomial. For example, suppose I say the factors of 20 are 2, 4, 5 and so on, right? So 4 can divide 20 completely, 5 can divide, 2 can divide. So factor means that particular part of the given term who can divide completely the given term over here. Okay, similarly in the case of algebraic expression, if we are finding the factors, means that particular factor will be able to divide the given algebraic expression completely. Same way we have to find out the factors here also. Now you see the first question I am taking here. In this question also you observe the given algebraic expression is a quadratic polynomial because the highest power is here 2. So we have to find out the two factors in this algebraic expression. It can't be told 100% as here that the factors will be different or it will be same. It can be same also. Okay, but we have to find out two factors separately. Now let us see how we can find out. In the question it is mentioned that you have to factorize with the help of suitable identity. In the previous topic we have seen the quadratic polynomial we have factorized by the splitting the middle term. Okay, so in the examination if it is given by the formula, then it will be written in the question that you solve by the suitable identities. Otherwise you can split and you can find out. One more thing you can judge here. Here this term is given 1 upon 25. So 1 upon 25 is not suitable to split the given middle term over there. Okay, so the hints you will get definitely. Yes, in this kind of question we have to apply any suitable identity and get the answer. Now first of all, see here 25 is a square of 5. So suppose if I show you in rough 25x square, if I write down as 5 square and x square as it is. Okay, so observe both the term having the same power. So if I combine their power, it would be 5x whole power 2. So observe, if you 5x whole power 2, if you try to find out, then square of 5 will be 25 and square of x will be x square. Same way you observe 1 upon 25, I can write down as 1 as can be written as 1 square and 25 can be written as 5 square. Again their power I am going to combine. So 1 upon 5 whole power 2 I can write down. Here I am using the laws of exponent. If you remember that we have applied the laws of exponents in the chapter number 1. Okay, so now see how we can write down these two terms. Middle term I am leaving for some time. So now 25x square I am writing as 5x whole power 2, and 25 1 upon 25 I am writing as I told you earlier 1 upon 5 whole power 2. Okay. Now this 5x I will suppose as a square. But power is coming as it is. 5x I am supposing as a. Similarly 1 upon 5 I am supposing as b square. Okay, means 1 upon 5 whole power 2 I am supposing as b square. Now if I write down the formula over here, okay, inside if I write down the formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now I am not writing the formula from the beginning, a plus b the whole square. Since I am doing the questions of factorize, then the question will be given in this form, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, and you have to convert into the form of a plus b the whole square. So that I am writing here, a plus b whole square. Formula is same, only the way of writing I have changed. Okay, so this formula I am going to use it now. Now see how it can be useful. First of all, you see this particular term is considered as a square, this is considered as b square. So in the formula I got the value of a square and the value of b square. If you compare, the value of a will be equal to here 5x. Okay, we can say what is the value of a here? I can say the value of a will be equal to 5x and b will be equal to 1 upon 5. So what can be the value of 2ab? So plus I am writing now the value of 2ab. So plus 2 into a. What is a here? 5x. And what is b here? That is 1 upon 5. Okay. Now when you put up the value of a and b, as you have considered, one thing remember, whatever is the given middle term here, that should not change. Means if you multiply this all, you should get 2x again. So observe, if 5 and 5 if I cancel, then 2x will be only remain. Now what is the benefit of doing this all exercise? You see, I have rearranged my given expression in the form, read it, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, in the examination you can avoid of writing this one. This I have written just for your understanding. Even a and b value also you can avoid. Okay, so what I can say, what I will get now here, this since my expression is coming in this form and this expression value is equal to a plus b the whole square, so I can convert my expression into this form, a plus b. What is the value of a here? 5x, and value of b is here 1 upon 5, and then whole power 2. I have written this expression in the form 5x plus 1 upon 5 whole power 2. But the question doesn't end here. What I have told you in the beginning, we need to find out two factors. It doesn't matter you find out the same factor or different factors. Okay, so see here 5x plus 1 upon 5 is having power 2. So 5x plus 1 upon 5 you need to write down 2 times. If it is having power 3, then write down 3 times. Okay, so you can say that the two factors are 5x plus 1 upon 5 into 5x plus 1 upon 5. Now let us see the next question. Question number 3rd, second part. Okay, second part I am solving it, and then again part number 3rd I am keeping for you. So let us see the second part now. In the second part we have given that some terms are of root. Okay, so second part is given here 4x square minus 4 under root of 3 into x, and then we have given plus 3. Okay, let us see how this question can be done. First of all, you observe the middle term is having the minus sign. So the formula would be selected here, second one, and first one we cannot use it. Okay, so here formula I have written, this formula I will change, a square minus 2ab plus b square will be equal to a minus b the whole square. right? Now let us first of all we have to arrange the given expression in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. So first I need to identify who is my a square and b square. Observe 4 I can write down as 2 square and square I can combine, means 4x square I can write down as 2x whole power 2, right? But problem is now 3 is not a perfect square. If in place of 3 given 25, 9, we can write down as a square of some another terms. But 3 how we can mention here? So we have a solution. Need not to worry that suppose if the given term is not a square, in that case we can always write down this one as under root of 3 whole power 2. Okay, because root and square will be cancelled and again you will get here 3. But see, I have written my term in the form of square of another term. So this what I can say, this is the value of a square. Okay, this will be the value of b square, right? And what will come in the middle of that? That will come 2ab minus 2ab and then plus b square we required. So observe what is the value of a we have now here. Value of a will be equal to 2x and value of b will be equal to under root of 3. Let us put up the value of 2ab and check whether it is coming equal to the middle term given to us or not. So minus then 2 into a, that will be 2x and b will be equal to under root of 3. Okay, multiply 2 into 2 4, then root 3 I will write down and finally I will place x. So multiplication of this all will be definitely equal to 4 under root of 3 into x. So see, I have arranged my term in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square, and if it is arranged in this form I can write down a minus b the whole square. So write down in the form of a minus b the whole square. So what is the value of a? I have 2x, okay, minus b, that is under root of 3 and then whole power 2, right? So since I got this term having power 2, I will write down this term 2 times. So this will be 2x minus under root of 3, again 2x minus under root of 3. Okay, this is your answer. These are the two factors. However, we are getting the same factors. Remember, in the case of algebraic identities, in many cases you will get the same factor except the case of a square minus b square. Okay, in the case of a square minus b square, a cube minus b cube, there the factors will be different. But here suppose case is coming a minus b the whole square, a plus b the whole square, or a minus b the whole cube. Okay, so in all that cases you will get the same and same factors. Now we are solving some little different questions which are out of the track, and this kind of questions are not given in your textbook, but these questions are liable to come in the examinations, because many times we have seen these questions are coming in the examination. So let us see that question also here. So we are solving now question number 4. Yes, now students, we have given that in question number 4, if x plus 1 upon x is equal to 2, then we have to find out these two values. Okay, many times this question comes in examination, and normally students ask at the time of examination only, because they see in the reference book and then they ask how to solve it. So it is better we can solve it now. This question is based upon these two formulas only. Okay, so let us see how we can find out the answer. So see, first I will take the given things. What I have given here, x plus 1 upon x is equal to 2. Okay, I am squaring on both the sides. So we shall write down here squaring on both sides. So if I do the squaring, what I will get? Squaring of 2 will get here 4. But squaring of this whole term we shall write down as x plus 1 upon x whole power 2. Remember, we can't write down the square of these two terms individually. The whole addition of x and 1 upon x square we are going to perform. That's why we shall write down as a whole square. And here it will come square of 2. Now think of this term is in the form of a plus b whole power 2. Okay, so I am opening with the help of first formula. Remember, here value of a will be equal to x and b will be equal to 1 upon x. So let us open. Now we can open directly. Okay, we shall not write down this all structure over there. So what is coming over there? A square. So who is my a here? X square plus 2ab. So 2 into a will be here x plus b into b will be here 1 upon x, and then plus b square. So that will be 1 upon x whole power 2 is equal to 4. Here x and x got cancelled. So what remain here? Only 2. So that 2 I can take it onto that side. So now it will remain here x square plus 1. Square of 1 is 1 and square of x is x square is equal to 4 minus 2 will be equal to 2. This is your answer of part number 1. Okay, see how simple it is. But in the exam time, we rush here and there and we struggle a lot for this kind of simple questions. Now let us see the second part. Second part is a continuation of first part. Means in the examination, if we ask you only second part, then you have to solve it first, the first part. Then only you will get the second part. Okay. So now see how we can find out. We'll write down in the second part. This is my first part. Okay. So in the second part I will write down, since x square plus 1 upon x square will be equal to 2 that I achieved in the first part. Again we shall perform the squaring on both sides. So squaring on both sides. Okay, so let us perform the squaring. Again remember, squaring of the addition will be performed here. So this will be x square plus 1 upon x square whole power 2 is equal to square of 2. Again this one I will open by the formula a plus b whole power 2. So let's see how we can open. Compare this bracket, you compare with a plus b whole power 2. So there a is coming, here who is coming? X square, and here 1 upon x square is coming, and there who is coming? B. So value of a will be here x square and b will be here 1 upon x square. Okay, so let us put up the value in this formula. First of all, a, what is my a here? X square, but we are required to write down a square. So again one more power 2 comes. Observe, here I am writing the value a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a square, value of a I kept here x square, and this square in the formula, the square coming as I am writing as it is, right? Plus 2ab, so 2 into again a, that is x square, and b, that is 1 upon x square. Okay, remember a and b will be x square and 1 upon x square. So plus, now who is coming according to the formula? B square. So that will be 1 upon x square whole power 2, because value of b I have 1 upon x square. And then finally square of 2 will be here 4. Okay, here x square and x square got cancelled. So 2 I can send onto that side. So now what will remain? Here you observe a term having multiple powers. In the laws of exponent we have covered. 2 and 2 will multiply. It will become x to the power 4 plus this 2 I am sending over there. Square of 1 will be equal to 1, and again you see I need to perform the square of x square that already I have done here. Okay, so that will come as x to the power 4 is equal to 4 minus 2 will be equal to 2. This 2 is your answer. Okay, absolutely same question is given, question number 5 for the homework for you. So that question you try to solve it by your own. Now we shall see quickly the last question of type 3A. This we are covering type 3A all questions, and today we shall cover type 3B also. Okay, the next time we shall take type 3C onwards. So type 3A, last question I am taking now. Yes, students, now we can see the last question of type 3A, question number 6. In this question, see the opposite situation we have given. We have given that the value of x square plus 1 upon x square, and we have to find out the value of x plus 1 upon x. In the previous question, we have given that the value of x plus 1 upon x, and we found the value of x square plus 1 upon x square. So you can say that this is the reverse question of the previous one. Now let us see how we can find out the answer of this question. I am solving the first part, and in the similar way second part you need to solve it. I will give you a hint. With the help of that easily you can solve the second part by your own. Now see the first part how we can solve it. So first I will take it the given x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to 6. Now see, I required the value of x plus 1 upon x. What is the given sign here? Plus. Okay. So if you require the value of x plus 1 upon x, then you have to add 2 on both sides. Means I will write down x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 is equal to 6 plus 2. Remember what I said? If you required the value of x plus 1 upon x, because here plus sign is coming, so you have to add 2 on both sides. Now you think of, suppose if you require the value of x minus 1 upon x, then what you will do? You will subtract 2, means in place of plus 2 you will write down minus of 2. That much only. Okay. So that is your hint for the second part. Now you solve it accordingly as I am doing it here. Okay. So now x square plus 1 upon x square I am writing as x square plus 1 upon x whole power 2, because 1 upon x square I can write down like this also. Okay. And then tell me some manipulations I am doing it here. 2 I am writing as 2 into x square into 1 upon x square is equal to 6 plus 2, that will be 8. Right? One you observe, because see x square and x square will be cancelled and again you will get here 2. But if I am doing it in this form, you see, sorry, here x square I wrote, it should be only x. Okay, by mistakenly I wrote x square. So suppose if you see, I have written in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, what is my a here? Think of, see, if I write down the formula here, so you compare a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, you can shuffle the terms here and there because terms are in addition only. It will be equal to a plus b whole power 2. Right? Now compare. First of all, here the first term having the power 2, here also the first term is having the power 2. So here a is coming, here who is given to us? X. Similarly, here b is given, so we have given 1 upon x. So value of a will be here x and b will be 1 upon x. So 2 into a into b, same I got here. Okay, so my expression is in the form of now a square plus b square plus 2ab, that I can write down as a plus b the whole square. So I can say this can be written as x plus 1 upon x whole power 2. A plus b whole power 2. And what I got on the either side of the equation, that is 8. Okay. Now see, 8 is there. Suppose if I don't want to write down 8 here, I can write down 8 as under root of 8 whole power 2. That also I can write down because we have written earlier square and square root cancel, and again you will get here 8 only. Okay, and inside this 8 if I find out the factors. Okay, for example, see it here, under root of 8 is there. So 8 if I write down as 2 into 2 into 2, so one pair of 2 is complete, that will come out. So under root of 8 can be written as 2 under root of 2 also. So here under root of 8 I am writing as, or else I can write down 2 under root of 2 whole power 2. Okay, now this whole term is having square and this term is also having the square. So we can say that here square and square we can cancel. So what we shall get here, x plus 1 upon x will be equal to 2 under root of 2. Okay, so here we can say it will be equal to x plus 1 upon x is equal to 2 under root of 2. But one thing is there. See, formula says like this. Suppose if I say if the value of x square is equal to y square. Okay, here who is my x here? This whole term is equal to x square, and whole is y square here. This 2 under root of 2 is my y. Okay, so my terms are given in the form of x square is equal to y square. Then I can say that the value of x will be equal to plus minus of y. So here we shall apply the sign of plus minus. If you are not satisfied why plus and minus is coming, I can give you an example. For example, see, square of 2 can be equal to plus minus of 2 whole square, means it can be equal to plus 2 or it can be equal to minus of 2 also. So when we remove the sign square over there, sign can come plus or minus on the term. 2 can be equal to plus 2 or it can be equal to minus of 2 in that case. So that's why remember, when we cancel the square, sign of plus and minus always comes. This will be your answer. Now second part, what I said to you, you have to subtract. So minus of 2 will come. So you will apply the formula. It will same as it is. Only you have to change the formula a square plus b square, and here it will come minus 2 into a into b. Since here also we have put up minus, okay, so 6 minus 2 will become here 4. Now you apply your logics and get the answer. Okay, it will be converted into the form of a minus b the whole square. Now we are starting the next type. Next type we have a new formula that we shall see it now. Now students, we are going to solve the first question of type 3b. In that they have written find the products by using the suitable identities. Means these two brackets you have to multiply, not directly. Okay, you have to find out their multiplication with the help of formulas. So here in the whole type we are using one formula which is very familiar to you. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So this formula I am using it and I am finding the answer. First of all, that formula I will write down. But formula I will write down in the form as the question given to me. Observe the question given to me in the form of two brackets. So I will write down the formula where the two brackets are coming. So these two terms I will write down first, and as an output I will write down this one. Okay. So here I will write down the formula a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now compare bracket to bracket. A plus b, this one plus sign is coming, here also plus sign is coming, here a is coming, so who is given to us? Y square. And here b is given to us, so who is given to us here? 3 by 2. Similarly, if you compare this one and this one, you will obtain the same value. So I can say that since the value of a will be equal to y square and b will be equal to 3 by 2. Let us put up this all value in the whole formula. So therefore, a value of a I have y square plus 3 by 2. Similarly, again y square minus 3 by 2, okay, is equal to a is y square, but we have given that a square. This is the only value of a, but I need to write down a square. So again one more power 2 will come, minus b is 3 upon 2, and since we need to find out b square, so this will be 3 upon 2 the whole square. Now let us write down the left hand side as it is, because its value we are finding it. So this value, these two brackets will come as it is here, y square minus 3 by 2 is equal to the two powers I will multiply, that will be y to the power 4 minus square of 3 will be equal to 9 and square of 2 will be equal to 4. This is your multiplication and hence this is your answer. Let us see quickly one question, second part. Okay, now I am not taking very easy question from the NCERT textbook. You can solve some question. The last exercise given to us, I have tried to cover all the questions given in the exercise. Apart from that, I have taken many additional questions also. So you try some questions from the NCERT, so you will be confident, yes, the whole NCERT book we have covered. Now see the second part. It is given to us a plus b minus c into the bracket a minus b plus c. Now see, in this question you will never observe which identity is applied before you solve this question. Okay, so see, in this question what I will do a small manipulation, then it will come according to the formula. So first, see what manipulations I am doing it. A plus B minus C I am writing as it is, and sorry, on B minus C I am applying the bracket. There is no harm if I apply the bracket on B minus C, because if I release the bracket, plus sign is there, the sign will remain as it is. But here I am doing it manipulation. So A I am writing as it is, and I am taking the minus sign common. When you take the minus sign common, the sign of both the term get changed. B will become positive and C will become negative. So minus sign I have taken common. As I told you, B will become positive. How do you come to know B is positive? Because before B, inside the bracket there is no sign. So it will be positive. Similarly, C will become negative. So it will be minus of C. Right? Now, see, here I will write down the formula. Now formula, since already the letters are containing small ab over there, so formula I will write down with the capital letters to differentiate the given symbol in the question and the symbol taken in the formula. So observe carefully. A plus B, 1, and second A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. Same formula I wrote, only one change, I just wrote the formula with the capital letter to differentiate the given symbols, otherwise it will look same only. Now compare the bracket to bracket. This bracket you compare with this bracket. See, here A is coming, so who is given here? Small a. Here capital B is coming, so who is coming here? B minus C. B minus C, because after plus sign, whomsoever is coming, that is my B. Same way observe here, A minus B, so here A and this is my B. So I can say that A will be equal to small a and capital B will be equal to small b minus C. Let us put up the value in the formula. So if I put up the value in the formula, first of all, A plus B, so that will be small a plus bracket B minus C, because my value of capital B is here, B minus C, right? And then A minus B, so I am keeping the value of capital A and capital B here. So that will be A minus in the bracket B minus C. Similarly, I need to keep it here also. So keep the value of capital A as small a. Square will be as it is. Capital B as B minus C. So this will be B minus C the whole square. Now the thing doesn't end here. Okay, see, there is a scope of simplification more. This one we shall carry out as it is, because it is my given question only. Okay, but now this one I can open by the formula A minus B the whole square. Now you know it. What is the formula of A minus B the whole square? So I am opening it directly. Okay, so this will be A square, then minus sign will be as it is. What is the formula of A minus B the whole square? A minus B whole power 2 will be equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. So compare, who is your A here? A will be B, and who is your B here? That will be C. So I am writing it in the form A means here B square minus 2 into B, sorry, 2 into A into B. So my A is here B and B will be here C, plus B square, so B means here C, that will be C square. Okay, now finally minus sign we can multiply inside. So I can say that A plus B minus C. Now there is no need to apply the bracket. So bracket I am releasing here on the left hand side. Here also minus sign I am multiplying. So A minus B plus C is equal to A square minus B square minus minus plus, that will be 2BC, and then minus into plus minus, that will be C square. This is your answer. Okay, so once you can have the look of the whole question, part number 3 is given in the same manner that you solve it. Okay, if possible I will give you the hint for the part number 3. Now we are solving the question number 2. Yes, all of you, now let us see the second question, first part. They are saying evaluate, and here also the heading is given. You have to evaluate with the help of suitable identity. You can't directly multiply both of them. Okay, so directly multiplication is possible, but in the question it is not allowed. Now see how this question can be done. Now this question also I will do it in the same manner as we have done the previous question, 97 square. So 97 I wrote 100 minus 3. Same way this question also I will write down. 104 I can write down as 100 plus 4, and 96 I can write down as 100 minus 4. Right? Now see, I have the formula a plus b into the bracket a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, again I am writing the formula in the same manner as the question I have provided. Now compare this bracket to this bracket. The value of a will be equal to 100 and b will be equal to 4. In the same manner, second bracket if you compare, you will obtain the same value. So I can say that since a will be equal to 100 and b will be equal to 4. Now put up this value in the whole formula. So therefore, this will be 100 plus 4 into the bracket 100 minus 4 is equal to 100 square minus 4 square. Right? Value of a and b I kept. Now 100 plus 4 will be equal to 104 into 96 will be equal to square of 100, that will be 10,000. Okay, 100 into 100 minus 16. Now from 10,000 you subtract 16. I think it will come 9,984. This will be your answer with the help of identity. Let us see quickly the second part, and again the third part will be homework for you. So second part, 7.86 multiplied by 7.86 minus, we have given 1.14 multiplied by 1.14 and whole divided by, it is 6.72. Okay. Now first of all we shall find out the value of numerator, then that value we shall place here and divide by 6.72. Okay. So first we are taking here, consider 7.86 into 7.86 minus 1.14 into 1.14. Now see, if you multiply the two same terms, the answer will be square of that term. Means suppose if you multiply 2 into 2, that will be equal to square of 2, means 4. So these two terms multiplication, I can write down 7.86 square minus 1.14 square. Now look at the formula. See, these two terms are coming in the form of a square minus b square, and that formula we can apply. So we can write down in the form a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. See, here two brackets are not given, so the formula will be in the form of left hand side. Okay, so my term will be in the form of formula of left hand side. So now a square minus b square, here it is coming 7.86 square minus 1.14 square. So compare, value of a will be here 7.86. Okay, and what is the value of b will be here 1.14. Put up these two values in the formula. So we can say that therefore 7.86 square minus 1.14 square is equal to, in a plus b and a minus b also I will put up the value. So 7.86 plus 1.14, then second bracket 7.86 minus 1.14. Okay, now let us add both of them. This one I will keep it as it is because its value only I am finding it. So now I can say that 7.86 square minus 1.14 square is equal to, add both of them, 7.86 and 1.14. Let us add in the rough. 7.86 and 1.14. If I add both of them, Okay, 6 plus 4, 10, 0, carry 1, 8 plus 2, again 10, carry 1, and 7 plus 2, this will be 9. So I think addition of both of them will come as 9. So this I am writing as 9.0 into, okay, 7.86 minus 1.14. Suppose I do the subtraction, then what I will get? 6 minus 4, that will be 2, 8 minus 1, that will be 7, and 7 minus 1, that will be 6. So we will get here 6.72. Now further we got the value of numerator here. Okay, so the value of numerator I will place here, and then we shall divide by the denominator. So we can say that therefore 7.86 into 7.86 minus 1.14 into 1.14 divided by 6.72. This value I am finding it here. Okay, so this value I am keeping now. See, this whole numerator is equal to this one, and this value I got here 9.0 into 6.72. So its value I will keep it here 9.0 into 6.72 divided by 6.72. 6.72 and 6.72 got cancelled. So we can say that 7.86 multiplied by 7.86 minus 1.14 into 1.14 divided by 6.72 is equal to 9, or you can say 9.0. Okay, look at the question. Sometimes this kind of questions in the form of simplification it comes. However, this question is not so difficult. Easily you can solve it. Now we are solving the third question. Third question is about the factorize. Yes, students, now let us see the question number third. They are saying factorize, means again we have to find out the factors. You observe this is a quadratic polynomial, so its factors will be 2. Now it may not be possible here. We will get the same factors because you can see the formula of a square minus b square give 2 factors to you, a plus b and a minus b. So both are not same. So here we will not get the same factors. Okay. Now let us see how we can factorize with the help of this formula. First of all, in the examination, how will you identify? You observe only 2 terms are given here. So when 2 terms are given and both the terms we can convert in the form of whole square that I am showing you afterwards. Okay. So if 2 terms are given and both are the square of some another terms, then we can apply the formula a square minus b square. Let us see how this question can be done. First of all, we can think of how we can write down in the form of whole square. Observe 25 is a square of 5, 4 is a square of 2, and x is given already a power 2. So all the 3 terms can carry the power 2 over there, and that I can write down here as 5x upon 2 whole power 2. Similarly, y square upon 9, 9 I can write down here as 3 square. So that we can say minus y upon 3 whole power 2. Okay. Now compare. Here the 2 terms are coming in the form of a square. This bracket is my a minus this bracket is my b. So a square minus b square. Okay. So here I will write down the formula a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Right? Now a, what is a here? A will be equal to 5x upon 2 and b will be equal to y upon 3. Put up the value in the whole formula. So that will be 5x upon 2 whole power 2 minus y upon 3 whole power 3 is equal to a plus b. So it will be 5x upon 2 plus y upon 3. Then in the second bracket 5x upon 2 minus y upon 3. Right? Let us simplify further. So 5 square is 25, x square is x square, and upon 4. Same way, sorry, here cube I wrote, this is square, minus y square upon 9. is equal to, okay, and this can't be simplified further, so this I will write down as it is 5x upon 2 plus y upon 3, and then second bracket 5x upon 2 minus 5 upon y upon 3. Okay, so observe these two brackets are my factors. Okay, then these two factors are not same. Let us see quickly today's last question, part number second. In the part number second also we need to factorize, but that one is little bit harder. So see, we have given that in the second part a square minus b square minus c square and then plus 2 into b into c. Now see students, how I will solve this question. This question in the examination, it is very difficult to find out. This question is in the form of a square minus b square. But now if you solve this question in the examination, at least for some time you will think, can we solve this question with the help of this formula or not? If you solve one or two questions by this of this kind also. Okay, suppose now if I take these three terms, b square minus c square and 2bc, from these three terms I am taking the minus sign common. A square I am writing as it is. So suppose if I take here minus sign common from these three terms, okay, so observe b square will become positive, c square will become positive, and the last term who is having positive sign, it will become negative. Right? Now consider separately b square plus c square minus 2bc. Okay, this one you observe, b square plus c square minus 2bc, it is coming in the form of this particular form. Suppose if I say it is in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab. Can I say like this? Suppose this formula, if I write down in the capital letters for not having any confusion. So suppose if I write down this formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Compare. Capital A is equal to small b. Capital B is equal to small c. Then minus 2 into capital A into capital B, that is 2 into small b into small c. Absolutely same way it is coming. So value of this expression is equal to a minus b the whole square. Okay, that we have learned in the previous type. So same way this value will be also coming in this form, a minus b the whole square. So I can say, who is my a here? A will be equal to small b. So that will be b minus, and then capital B will be equal to here small c. So that will be minus c whole power 2. Right? Now this value of this particular term, I am placing it over here. So I can say that, which implies that a square minus this will become b minus c whole power 2. Okay, the value of this whole bracket I wrote as b minus c the whole power 2. Now consider this one as a square minus b square. Okay, see here small a I am taking as capital A, and b minus c I am taking as capital B. So a square minus b square formula will be here a plus b into a minus b. Right? So now since my question is in this form, I will convert into this particular form. So this will be written as a, who is my a here? Small a. That will be small a plus b, that will be bracket b minus c. Similarly, second bracket a minus b. So again the value of a is here small a minus in the bracket b minus c. Now little bit you can simplify. So it can be written as a plus, bracket I am reducing since plus sign is there, so sign will not change, a plus b minus c, and here sign will change because minus sign is there. So a minus b plus c. This is your answer of the given question. I know it is difficult for you, but such kind of question normally comes in the examination. Okay, now I will give you some simple questions for the practice, that you make practice first and then you solve such kind of questions. Part number third, I am keeping homework for you. It is same as the second part. For part number third also, I will give you some hint. With the help of that, I hope you would be able to solve it. This particular topic, application of algebraic identities, it is not so easy. Okay, it is difficult. You need to practice, you need to solve the questions on the paper, then the mechanism will be clear to you. Okay, so I suggest you please solve some additional questions, NCERT questions. You solve it by your own, then you will be able to understand this little bit hard question easily by your own. However, I have covered all kind of NCERT questions over there, but frequently I have not covered all the questions. Means NCERT all questions I have not written, whichever are very simple. So that simple question we can try by your own. Next time we shall start with the type number 3C. Okay, more types are there, total 9 types we have to cover. So similar way we will cover 2 or 3 types next time, and again we shall cover the remaining types in the upcoming section. Okay, thank you.